Hi, welcome to Business Influencers. I'm your host, Chris Salem. Hope everybody's having a great week, and I am excited if this is your first time here with Business Influencers. You found us on the TALRadio platform. We hope you're enjoying a wide variety of the different types of podcasts in terms of content that you can interact with each and every day on the platform. We've been with Business Influencers now for almost 5 years since its inception. And we are committed each and every week in sharing content with subject matter experts in and around the power of influence and how it can create value and impact to help move not only you forward, but more importantly, the industries and people that you serve. If you'd like some more information, again, check us out for any of the past episodes here with Business Influencers on the TALRadio.org platform. Our show is being brought to you today by Alumni Direct. Alumni Direct is a social media community platform dedicated to bringing alumni together from all different generational types and an opportunity to meet new people for the first time. Now, it is a membership program, taking out all the noise out of social media. You get to generate genuine and authentic relationships with the people you choose to interact with. If you'd like some more information about Alumni Direct, check them out at alumnidirect.com. That's alumnidirect.com. Well, I'm excited. We're going to be talking about lead gen stuff. Yeah, why chasing more leads can kill your service business growth. We're going to show you another way that it is a better way of doing so. And we're going to be here with Francis Rodino. He is an AI growth architect, Amazon best-selling author, and creator of the RED method. Now, that is an acronym, helping service businesses turn disorganized CRM and sales processes into predictable revenue systems. With over 20 years in digital marketing, including campaigns for brands like BBC and PlayStation, he now equips businesses anywhere from the pound level of $1 million to $20 million with AI-powered automation, CRM infrastructure, and demand generation strategies. His systems have helped more than 300 businesses recover well over $128 million, again, that in pounds in revenue, proving that sustainable growth comes from mastering existing demand, not simply generating more leads. And without further ado, we welcome Francis Rodino to the show. Francis, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks, Chris, for that. That was a mouthful of an intro. Lots of things going on there. At the end of the day, we help you make more money, free up your time, and be more profitable for service-led businesses. That's a long way of how we do it, but that's what it boils down to, in a nutshell.
Well, thank you for being on. So, let's talk a little bit, about, of what you're going to share with us today. Like so many businesses, especially small businesses, small companies, which, you've spent you have a lot of experience working with. Well, they're chasing more leads, just more and more leads. What is the challenge? What is the problem? Why is that not working? I always say that we got to discuss the challenge before we can then uncover the opportunity. And once we have the opportunity, then we can come up with the solution to generate different and better results. And I know you'll be doing that with us here today. Can you share, what is that challenge? What is that common or core challenges that these types of businesses are having when it comes to leads?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we all know if you're in business, leads are the lifeblood of every business. You need leads. So let's not say that leads are not important. However, in this day and age, in this AI-enabled, technically advanced and disruptive marketplace, costs are getting out of control. Costs of business are rising, parts and materials, goods, labor costs, people, and importantly, advertising costs. Google ads have been going up year by year. And meta ads as well have been going up substantially year by year. What that means is that the marketplace is getting more saturated, more businesses are advertising, it costs more to get the same amount of leads, right? So I want to propose that actually there is an opportunity here. And there's an opportunity that most businesses are missing, and that is in turning those leads into clients, turning them into customers. Because if you can imagine a triangle. At the top of the triangle, at the very top, you have 3%. Okay, 3% of your market. Those are people who know you exist, they're problem aware, they're looking for a solution, and they're pretty much ready to buy. But everybody else is not ready to buy. They might be intending to change. They're doing research. They're not quite ready yet. So if you can imagine, most businesses, when they advertise, we're all fishing in a red ocean full of competition. We're being commoditized. We're being pushed down on price. Customers are researching online. They're looking for the cheapest, most effective, not necessarily the cheapest, but they're looking for a better deal everywhere, right? And with the kind of systems that we put in place, we propose that there's about a 67% of the market, which is not ready, but can be your customers of tomorrow. Can be your customers of tomorrow, next month, next year, and of the next decade as well. But we're losing those customers because we don't have the systems to capture leads efficiently and quickly, to be better and at responsiveness and speed and customer service, and importantly, nurture. I mean, at the end of the day, people buy from businesses they know, like, and trust. And that takes time, like any relationship. And so what we do in businesses, we design, build, and manage systems that convert your leads from your paid ads, educate them, build relationships with them, and convert them to sale in semi-autopilot ways. We use automation and we use AI to make these conversations very human, very smart. And it's not a replacement for your sales team, but it's a sales team enabler. So what it means is that you're going to be faster to let lead, speed to lead. You know that 78% of customers do business with the first business that just call them and get in touch. So speed to lead is the competitive advantage these days. So in a nutshell, that's the opportunity that most businesses are missing, but it's easy to solve.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that and giving us some context of other things you're going to share. If a small business, is looking to reduce the number of touch points to convert and close more business, what you shared with us, and I agree, you got to use the right systems, leverage your strengths, offset your weaknesses, and AI can play a role there. We can't depend on it, but yet it complements in so many great ways of what it can do to enhance the process to convert and close faster. And obviously revenue is everything. Well, even more importantly, net profit, that we're meeting our net profit margins in the business. But share with us, what you feel now moving forward, where they should be putting the emphasis, now. You did share some points there, but maybe give us some more context around that.
Well, I think the emphasis is in what we call customer journey.
Yeah.
And a lot of small and medium-sized businesses, they have a customer journey, but they haven't necessarily mapped it out meticulously. I mean, every time a lead inquires and then ultimately becomes your client or customer, there is a customer journey there, whether it's an efficient one or not, or it is maximized as to the potential of the business. But part of the process, and what I outlined in my RED method, which stands for roadmap, engine, and drive. There's three core pillars to what we do to make actually marketing automation work. And in the roadmap section, there are essentially three accelerators within each pillar. One is market intelligence, to really dive deeper into who you're speaking to, what are their desires, goals, ambitions, pain points, aspirations on a deep human level, and then translate them into number two, magnetic messaging. That hits home and resonates with those people so that they hear what you have to offer. You've positioned yourself in the right way. You've articulated their pain points in the language that they would use. So it cuts through the noise. And then number 3, map, creating a customer journey map of how you're going to attract the people that have never heard you exist, to then get them to, well, take notice of you, capture their details, then to pay attention and consider you as an opportunity in their life or in their business, and then take action to buy from you, continue to buy from you, and then promote you, right? And there's a whole customer journey there. There's a big part of what we do, because it's not just about plunking anyone down, installing a CRM and saying, here you go. A CRM is just a drill. It's just a drill. It's a tool. And there's a lot of CRMs out there. And there's also a lot of businesses that don't have a clue what to do with it, or they're sitting on a gold mine of contacts and opportunities and people that they haven't followed up with, and old clients from the past or potential returning customers, and they don't know how to leverage CRM in a way that represents their brand right and will attract new customers consistently and actually use it on a daily basis. So that's I outline that in my book, Leads Machine, kind of the full 9-step system chronologically on what to do and what are the methods and the strategies and the tools at what time, and all the way through the cycle. It's like a continuous cycle of optimization.
Oh, I love it. And when you mentioned CRMs, Francis, I mean, it's not a one size fits all, right? I guess the CRM would depend upon the business and what they're doing. So it's not, but is there so I guess you got to align the CRM with what you're trying to do, with what lead gen processes you're using, like a Go High Level to HubSpot to Zoho to, even all the way up if you're big, you get bigger into Salesforce, that type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of different CRMs on the market, and they have different needs. It's really up to what every business demands from their CRM and what they want to do with it. At the end of the day, a CRM could be simple, like a Google Sheet or a Rolodex, for example, or it can be more advanced and really it can represent more complex and sophisticated customer journeys with integrations into other softwares and tools and people, and represent your ideal sales process as well. And depending on what your needs, these need to be architected in the same way that you would, if you wanted to build a house or a skyscraper, well, first of all, you need a solid foundation and some land, but then you need to design it, right? And you need to have a plan to make sure that the vision of the future, that foundation can hold that vision up, and an architect. And there's obviously investment of planning, strategy, time, and implementation to do that. And it can be simple or complex. With most small businesses, High Level is a great CRM. We are an award winner, a High Level award-winning agency and a certified partner. We use it a lot because we work a lot with smaller businesses, but it is by no means a deep CRM like HubSpot and Salesforce that is enterprise level. Yeah. Right. It's very cost effective. It does a lot. It's pretty much like a Swiss Army knife, but we see a lot of businesses that don't understand and don't know how to use High Level properly and don't have it set up right as well. Set up correctly. Yeah. And is it still true, High Level is really still really aligned well with LinkedIn, whether it's LinkedIn or Sales Navigator, using that, and when you're using the AI messaging? High Level doesn't necessarily it has direct integrations with Facebook ads and also LinkedIn ads.
Got
so
it.
if you're running LinkedIn ads, you can connect high level to capture those leads if you're running lead ads. But it doesn't necessarily have links into Sales Navigator per se. However, what is cool about high level and pretty much any other CRM is it's not about high level, but it's in the integrations that one can design bespoke to make things happen. So if you have a high level account and that's what you use, you could design an integration with different software stacks. You could scrape leads from Sales Navigator, enrich them, get details and other information, stick them into high level, message them on autopilot and whatnot. So there are ways to get your CRMs kind of working with LinkedIn for lead generation purposes, if that's what you're asking.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you for clarifying that. In today's world, things are moving at lightning speed, and being in business, we can't be involved in every aspect of the business. We have to be on a strategic level, yes, but we can't be doing everything. We gotta rely upon resources that, what you shared here with, like a high level AI and amongst other things, if we're gonna convert and close faster. I guess what the question I'm asking is, we have to really, where as long as that we can, have the budget, and we should find the budget, is to align with resources that can help us in that area, not trying to figure it out on our own if we're not really good at it.
Couldn't agree more. There's nothing else to say on that point, but yes, absolutely. Like, if I needed to get my wisdom tooth out, I wouldn't take a wrench and extract it myself. Just like I wouldn't install my own air conditioning unit, because I have no idea. Like, I could watch some YouTube videos and maybe save a few grand, try to save a few grand. And yet so many businesses and business owners and do-it-yourself founders, they try to do what we do. Is they see the results we're getting for businesses, and they think they're saving money, but actually it's costing them so much more to the not releasing themselves from the burden of having to become an expert, the time it takes to train, learn, design, fix, and maintain. Because that once you build a CRM and you have it, say you've built your integration into LinkedIn and everything's working fine, next month, where's the leads? It's like something breaks, right? Because technology changes, someone does an update, a field is different, high level or your CRM has a software update which affects. So these systems are prone, they require maintenance constantly. AI evolves, you want to make it better, you need to know how to prompt engineer, you need software and tools to kind of get it right. So by all means, it's great to learn, and that's why I wrote my book, so that business owners can learn all of the things that they don't know. It was really about dispelling the myths and educating people, so when you're working with agencies and when you're hiring consultants like myself, you can come to the conversation with a certain background, right? Like, what to ask for, what to look for. But most businesses, would outsource a lot of this, or at least hire the expertise in-house.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think, like you said, you can't be, once your business is moving forward and it's going upward, you got to focus on, the strategic areas of the business and utilizing the resources of where they're good at, whether if they're internal or external, which is going to keep moving the business along. No, absolutely. What else could you share with, what we're talking around this topic today, and just better ways to keep moving leads forward to converting and closing?
Well, depending on what stage your business is at, I believe that, Chris, your audience is businesses around 5 to 10
Our audience could vary. Like with this show that we're on, they tend to be a little larger here. Like they're going to be, it can be anywhere from 15 million to like even hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. But nonetheless, we're going to have a mix, of course. Yes.
You're going to have a mix. Have a mix. So, I mean, I would say that whether you're starting out or you're a big enterprise business, I would say more often than not, you probably haven't seen or worked on a customer journey map.
Yeah.
Right. That, especially if you're a larger business with a lot of employees and moving parts, and you kind of just assume that you have a marketing capacity, you have a marketing budget, and the marketing goes onto a spend on ads or sponsorships or whatever channel it is, and then the leads just come in. But if you can take the time to map that out, so we have a process, and we can actually help with that, whatever size your business is at, to actually map out that customer journey so that your marketing and your automation and your tech is not random. And the bigger the business, the more complex and Frankenstein these systems can be, because people come and go from the business, and you have a lot of different roles and responsibilities and some different moving parts. And over the years, especially your CRM, usually you're sitting on an antiquated CRM, like a Salesforce that is underutilized, where people in the marketing team or in the sales team don't necessarily have the expertise to build out cadences themselves and get it working the way they want. And so they stay kind of stuck with a system that hasn't really evolved with the times. Or you're kind of smaller and more agile, but you're maybe a smaller team, but don't necessarily have the marketing strategy and the plan to put that all into place. And so I think it all starts with a customer journey, knowing what to say to the right person at the right time on the right channel, reflecting their human emotions, because at the end of the day, business is human. Whether you're B2B or B2C, you're acting with humans, and advertising resonates on a human level always, because that's just who we are. And mapping that all out, so then you can just stick it into AI and create all of your campaigns, create your plans for marketing automations, all of your emails, your text messages, whatever that might be. Most business, large and or small, haven't done that work.
Yeah. Wow. Great insights that you shared here. As we're getting towards the end of this episode, Francis, if you could tie everything that you've shared here together to kind of lead everybody on here to a call of action, people that are serious about the customer journey, really mapping it out, doing a better job of converting and closing and adding value every step of the way, and not just chasing leads to chase leads, share that with us. I think that would be quite valuable to this audience.
We're based in the UK, but we have clients around the world, including the US. I would say just visit us at leadhero.ai. That's all. And there's two ways to get started. Number one, you can actually, we have a free survey that uses AI to analyze your website and your business. You answer a few questions, and we'll actually show you what gaps you've got in your sales process, equate it to a number, financial number, to show you the revenue opportunity that is leaking from your sales pipeline and how you can plug it, and analyze your business in terms and give you a score. Right, so that's entirely free, and so you can just benefit from that. And then if you'd like to discuss taking this a step further, building out a customer journey and a fully automated and AI-driven CRM that can capture, cultivate relationships, convert leads, and it's like pouring fuel on the fire to your sales process, just book in a revenue roadmap call with either myself or one of my team. You can do that on the website at leadhero.ai. AI.
Wow. All right. We hope everybody got some value here today. This is valuable information, critical information that we all got to take into account. Francis, I want to thank you personally for taking the time to be with us here, sharing this words of wisdom. We'll make sure all of Francis's contact information will be in the show notes as well. We encourage you to reach out to him on LinkedIn as well, connect there. And again, Francis, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us here, not only on the behalf of myself, but also my team here at the TALRadio platform.
Thanks for inviting me on, Christopher. It's great to be here.
Thank you. And listeners, we want to thank you each and every week joining us here at Business Influencers. Again, we are committed to bringing in subject matter experts like Francis in each and every week to help elevate you and your level of influence to the next level. We hope that you can join us next week at the same date and time. We'll be here for another episode. And until then, everybody have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week. Take care.